My name is Edward Steinfeld. I usually go by the name Ed, and I'm a professor of architecture at the University of Buffalo in the State University of New York system. Yes, Ron and I were friends and colleagues, and we worked together at both on projects that we did together, and we also worked as advocates to improve the standards for accessibility in the United States, and also on the principles of universal design. I don't think Ron would ever say that everything was done. He was very committed to change and to improving the world. So I think he would be constantly finding new insights and new ideas, and have embraced a lot of different things today than that we know what he was supporting when he was alive. So he never stood still. Yes, it was. And I remember the first time that we ever talked about the idea of universal design, and he was at a meeting, and we were there with some product developers, and he started talking about it, and it was a long time before before he had the name universal design as a term. And I think today he would probably be advocating for expanding the horizons even further. So I think that's a very good question, because I think the future of the built environment is to be more integrated with information technology. And on one hand, it provides opportunities, and the other, it presents some challenges. And the one that we're focused on right now is automating automobiles and buses, because with the advent of ride sharing like Uber and Lyft, there are opportunities for people who can't drive to get mobility in the community. But at the same time, if the services aren't accessible, then people cannot take advantage of it. But once we go to automated vehicles, which will definitely be happening, it's on the horizon, and then we have the question of taking the human element out of the driving and passenger experience. And what happens then if people need assistance, if there's an emergency, if they don't understand the equipment, if something goes wrong, we need to think about how we're going to keep the human element in the works. And also we need to make sure that automated vehicles are accessible to the full range of passengers. No, I think that more and more you're going to have moving towards the what we call the Internet of Things. Okay. And so everything that we have, I mean, we're even seeing waste baskets and utensils that are smart now. And but we have to, again, like with the automobiles I think are the most extreme case. But with the home environment, we're able to integrate sensors and information gathering to help people to live better and to be have more convenient lives, but also be healthier. And I think that the focus on health is a really good one. I think we can prevent a lot of disability if we institute information technology integration that will help people manage their diet better and exercise better. And I think that's an important aspect of universal design as we move forward, not just dealing with disability once it occurs, dealing with functional differences, but also preventing disability. I've been on all the continents now except for Africa, and I haven't seen a place where I would say that they've reached the point where you could say that this is the epitome. I think the Scandinavians in many ways are ahead of others, and in some ways, and the Japanese are more engaged with product design, with universal design and product design. The Scandinavians maybe more so with the transportation environment and with housing. In the United States, we have very good public accessibility.
Okay.
We have still to embrace universal design, but we generally, in the public environment, we have done a good job of accommodating people with disabilities, and now we need to deal with redesigning our cities for the aging population. And I think that's a big challenge worldwide, is the coming age wave or tsunami, whatever the term is used, is really going to increase the number of people that will benefit from universal design, but we also have to think of changing a lot of things. In the States, the biggest problem is the pedestrian environment, whereas in Europe, I think there's good walkability, but maybe not such good accessibility in the pedestrian environment.